Hey folks! Welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. I'm your host, CPC Gamer, and we begin today's episode with crafting. Oh, not that one. That one. Alright. So we're going to kick off with a quick and simple build that I like to throw into pretty much all of my Minecraft worlds, actually. And for it, we need chiseled sandstone, sandstone slabs, cobblestone, and a bucket. And we also need some time. Like, hopefully we have enough of that to get this done before the day is out, and then I get swamped and killed. And you? Oh, nope, that way. That's the bucket. It's weird how a lot of this is automatic, even though I haven't done it for a while. Right. Now, I generally build this bigger than I am doing right now, but I quite like the 5x5 version, because it's cheap and chic and does the trick. And yeah, let's get rid of that one cobblestone brick. Playing a dangerous game doing this at nightfall when I haven't seen a creeper for a while. And there we go. Beautiful. Now let's make a lava fall. Oh, hang on a second. Get out of here, shrub. You're ruining everything. So there you go. Your very own simple one-tier waterfall. Try it yourself. Now I'm gonna deal with you before you become a problem. Take that, spider! Yeah! I usually like to build a fountain with a glowstone pillar in the center and water rather than lava, but the effect is basically the same. You get a source of heat and light for the surrounding blocks, and it also helps to scare away the monsters. And I think I'm going to start going through some of the food that I don't have a lot of, because I really don't want inventory management to be a problem in the future. And I think we'll start with you. Man, do you remember the halcyon days of, like, a week ago when I recorded the first set of 3, and I thought I was going to need that bread? Good times. Right, here's 1 or 2 more little bits, and then we are all organized. Let's take a nap and see what tomorrow brings. I mean, presumably death and monsters, actually. It's a pretty legit threat at this point, because today, I'm going... Do you see this? Do you see what I have to deal with? I especially like the look of him wearing a shirt. It's like, hey, do you have time to talk about our Lord and Saviour Grunthos the Devourer? Oh, and you can sod off as well. Get out of there, Mr. Bones. That's a very clever strategy, but you have got to go. You can just go away and leave my ducks alone. And apparently the other guy went back to his home planet and died along the way. Excellent. Right, now, before I get back to what I was saying, is there anyone else I need to turf out? No? Oh, but you know what? Since I have these slabs, let's improve the village a little bit more. I'm going to make a neat little half step. Does a single step like this have a name, or is it just a step? I honestly don't know, because I never really did anything in terms of architecture. I just made little boxes in Minecraft. Oh, and I'll take that EXP as well. That's probably something that I deserve. Alright, Wiggly Pig. You need to stay away from that, because you could hurt yourself. For crying out loud, look at this! Do you see what happened? Right, stay still, stay still! Alright, the crisis is averted. And I don't think that pig is entirely too happy with me for that. Kinda reminds me of a bug from an earlier version of this game, in fact. There's an enemy in the game, Enderman, and when he touches water, he takes damage and teleports away. And usually, this means that he'll touch the edge of a lake and teleport across it, or whatever. But it also means that when it rains, his AI goes a little nuts. Oh, and there you are! How'd you get all the way up here? Oh man, that guy had hair! That was a special zombie! What a bummer. Oh, anyways, Enderman. When it rains, he just skitters around the entire map, screaming as he goes. And it's kinda scary on its own, but in the first build of the game that included him, he didn't identify what had hurt him. He just was hurt or he wasn't. So, you'd be in your house when it's raining, and very often he'd just scream through the walls and come to a stop, because obviously there's no water inside. And then because he was hurt, and you were there, he would just turn and begin to attack you. Now, Enderman Oh, by the way, I'm going to dig down here because just look at it. It's calling to me down to whatever it's hiding. Enderman is not the hardest encounter in the game, but he's certainly no pushover. Especially when you're minding your own business baking a cake or whatever, and he just is in your house and he's picking a fight with you. Thankfully, they patched that out, so he leaves you alone unless you attack him or look at him. And now one of the hardest parts of this project, something I was actively dreading, because I'm not really doing anything beyond burrowing down at this point. Although that said, it's more interesting now than it used to be, because they've added the various other rock types to the game to give it a little bit more colour, while I'm used to it just being an endless corridor of smooth stone. That's just a shame that it's all pretty much functionally identical, i.e. kinda useless. But it's also one of the downsides of the console's crafting system. Because there are so many resources and so many recipes, it can take a while to find the ones that you need. While the PC Master Race, they can just throw materials down as required and get stuff right away. Oh my goodness, I've tunneled my way down to Mars! I knew you could dig through space! Downwards, somehow. And yes, that is exactly how big Mars is. It's like 7 blocks in diameter. Ah, let's go back to the mailbag. What do we got? Ryu, from a glass dome at the bottom of the sea, wants to know, why comes that I talk so much in all my videos? To be honest, I thought that was kind of the point. Like, I got into making these videos so I could work on my free speaking, comedy, coherency, and... I mean, 1 out of 3 ain't bad, is it? It kinda is. Let's continue digging. See, I found something, which says to me that I'm coming up on a cave or something like that. I don't know. It is possible to move the camera through the earth, and that shows you where all the pre-baked structures are, but it kind of feels like cheating to me. And it's super unreliable. So let's... Oh, nice! Right. First thing I'm going to do is throw a torch down, so I'm not as likely to get mobbed, and then set up a swift means of escape. Because I really don't want to have to dig my way out again. Not when I could just mash the jump button a whole bunch. You, I think. There we go. So, what do we have here? It better be something worthwhile to make up for the 5 minutes of digging we just did. Although I see light in the distance, so that's good. There's all kinds of stuff in that kind of environment. Oh. You see, something that I do with pretty much every texture pack, I always mistake lapis lazuli for diamonds at first glance. I can never tell which specific shade of blue I'm looking at, but it very quickly becomes obvious that it's kinda not the one that I want. Also, I'm going to take these now. I was going to do it on my way out, but I might be in a hurry, so I don't want to have to wait. Right, so yes, let's explore. Hopefully, it's a cavern down here. Like, not because you're more or less likely to find junk in there, it just looks super beautiful and haunting to me. Yeah, and I'll be using you as filler, I think. One of the problems with having the various different kinds of minerals, your inventory fills up a lot faster than it did when you only had to worry about cobblestone. And that's a shame, because from the look of it, I'm going to be needing a lot of inventory space, because there's resources everywhere. Or at the very least, there's iron everywhere, but that's a useful tool. Though I don't like the sounds of that zombie. But I'm sure it'll be alright. This is one of the problems of playing this game with my current setup. I can hear that there are zombies nearby, but not specifically where. Because I don't have my headphones on, so the stereo effect is just wasted. And it's one of the problems of coming to this after playing Dementium on the 3DS. Pretty good game, by the way. It plays very much like Boo, It's a Haunted House, but I'm having fun. It's a romp. Which is exactly the kind of word you want to use for a survival horror game. It's a romp. But whatever, it uses stereo a lot. So coming from that into this, kind of a weird transition. It's gonna be hell if ever I need to use echolocation to find a dungeon. Because that's how I used to do it. follow the monster sounds when you could hear but not see one. And I might yet need to do that here. Nah, we'll see how it goes. See, I used to enjoy finding dungeons because it was the only place where you could get mossy cobblestone, which looks super good. But now you can just make that at a crafting table, so it's less of a thrill to find them. It's more like a neat little checkpoint bonus or something. Oh yeah! Look what I found! Now see, this is why I brought a bucket of water. Because you can build a bridge over the lava, but it's much easier to just get rid of the lava. Although seriously, that zombie noise is bugging me. Where is it? Oh, I don't care, because I have diamonds. See, one of the things that the massive game patch did was install about 40 more achievements, if you're into that kind of thing. And one of them is for finding diamonds. Although I got that achievement when I accidentally dropped one that I had already found and then picked it back up again. Same deal with getting a blaze rod. Which is good, because that one's a pain and a half to get. You have to go to the nether and then find... Whoa! Hello there. Get out of here, you! You're not my friend. Although, actually, yeah, why were you running? That's confusing. Almost as much as swinging at him with my bow. That's not how those work. No Lego-less me. You know, you'd think it'd be easier for me to pick which weapon I want, since they are right next to each other in the select bar. But no. Apparently I really wanted to show that zombie the cool map that I'd made. It's not even a finished one. And that's one of the problems I have with building in the center of the map. It takes a long time for the map to get finished when I explore out of my base. I mean, I had considered turning off the monsters and filling it in off camera or something, but that's definitely cheating. Because... And for the second time in this video, Lapis Lazuli destroys all my hopes and dreams. Oh, make that third time. Hello, water spout. Man, I would swear that I saw something up there. Besides the coal, which I'm going to leave for now, because I think I have enough for now. Well, this has been fruitful. But let's keep going. It's a shame that this is a narrow tunnel kind of environment. I was really hoping for an underground canyon, but this is still handy. Oh, and look at that! Redstone! That is used for electrical components and other such things. And why do I feel like I just turned into one of those movies from the 60s? Redstone for science, industry, and technology! Ah, whatever, I'm gonna take it. I don't think I'll be building many things that need it, but you get experience for mining it. Not entirely sure why, but there you go. Oh, you know what? I'm also gonna dump you there, so I can get rid of some more lava, and hopefully not throw the stuff that I'm mining into the lava. Or myself, ideally. Because, like I say, I'm kind of enjoying these videos, so let's keep it rolling. Oh yeah! Since some people watching this aren't familiar with Minecraft, the purple stuff is obsidian. And when running water hits standing lava, the lava cools and is replaced with obsidian, which is one of the most time-consuming blocks to get. You can only get it with a diamond pickaxe, and even then it takes about 15 seconds to mine each individual block. Which is the opposite to how obsidian works in real life. Like, it forms when lava cools and becomes rock, that much is true. Whoa! Hello, gravel. How's it going? But because of the way that obsidian is formed, it is incredibly brittle. Like, you can straight up break obsidian with your hands and pick it up. It's not advisable, mind you, because it's like playing with broken glass, but you could if you felt so inclined. Right, one more for you, and there we go. Oh. Man, I have just noticed that my pickaxe is almost dead. I'm going to be a little more cautious in case I find some more diamonds. Didn't even bring a spare pick. Actually, that's a lie, I did. This one is my spare one. But from the look of it anyways... Yeah, we're at the end of this little cavern anyway, so we might be okay for now. And even if we aren't, we can always just rebuild and come back. I mean, there's plenty of cool stuff down here, so... that might actually be something worth doing. Did I get that? Yes, I got that. Man, the mining and graphics physics in this game are all kinds of crazy. Right, that should be enough for now, so let's go. Oh! Man, I really spaced these torches out, didn't I? You kinda don't really need them when you're playing around in a pit of lava, huh? Still, we got a really good hole down here. Nope, still nothing but coal up there, Andy. Try again. Also, I continue to be super intelligent, by the way, not setting up a staircase to get back out of the lava trench. Fantastic. Okay, looks like there's nothing particularly useful over here. But I'm going to get rid of some lava to take a closer look. See if the game's hidden anything cool behind the lava. And I'm going to get rid of you, fella. Get out of here. You ruined everyone's fun. There we go. Right, now we won't be bothered. Hopefully. I mean, not that we're doing anything to warrant getting bothered anyway. We're just going to gather a few last little resources until our pickaxe breaks. Aha! And let's start with this iron, how about? Then the coal, then the redstone. And I'm sure I'll find some use for it somewhere along the way. Oh! Well, that was fortuitous! Alright, let's get out of here. Take stock of what we found. Oh, hang on a second, I'm going to grab that. It is vitally important that I grab that cobblestone for self-evident reasons that I now don't need to explain. Alright, now that we're safe, how do we... Whoa! Yeah, I picked up way more stuff than I thought I did. That is not a bad haul in the slightest. And with no spare pickaxe, so let's grab my stuff and head out. If I can even navigate properly. That wasn't even that hard. And you know what? I think I'm going to leave my torches there. Because I might come back for some of that coal at a later time. If I can even get out of here. I thought I built a proper staircase. Right, so let's... Oh, not do that. Maybe I am going to gather these torches now. Where's the other one? There it is. There we go. So I was going to say, it's probably nighttime, and I don't want to give the monsters a chance to spawn. So, keeping the place lit up sounds like a plan. And... yeah, I think you will do for stairs. Okay, let's go. And... as I mentioned earlier, we kept all the torches on the left side on the way in, so now we can follow them right out. Because they're on the right. And we're going out. I was told to make that joke. Don't you give me that look. Right. Hopefully, we've not got much fighting to do before bed. Oh, and boy do I feel like a zombie myself, emerging from the ground, thirsty for blood. Right, first of all, you have got to go. Oh, what a shot! So, there's another achievement in this game for hitting a skeleton at 50 meters, but I don't quite know what that is in this game. Oh, it's another one! Get over here, dude. I'm trapping you for later. It's possible to change this guy from a zombie back into a human. Somehow. I don't know how. I know I don't have the means to do it. So what I'm going to do is trap him and get back to him when I do have whatever necessary means. I mean, assuming I can trap him. Although I think I have a plan. If it's anything like animals, if he can't move more than 2 squares in any one direction, he will stay. So if I can box him in, I will be set. And if we can build down instead of up, that will be... Hey! We'll have less of that, thank you very much. Right, we're all set. Just need to get him in there. Oh, and look at that! He actually has kind of intelligent pathing. Actually, can I? Yes, I can! Alright, one trapped Zambambo. Oh, nope, too late, fella. I caught him. He's mine. You can't save him. I'm gonna save him. See if I don't. Yeah! And surprisingly, that was not what I thought was going to happen. Right, just gonna wall you up so the sun won't burn you to death, and you will stay there until I can rescue you. Oh, and speaking of pathing, as I was trying to do, there is, or was, a fun exploit you could do where zombies would always try to smash through doors to get you, even if it meant taking a longer route to get you, or even an impossible one. And I'm not entirely sure what the logic was behind it, but it made horde invasions incredibly easy to deal with. Right, hopefully I've done enough to keep him trapped, so I can probably go to the wiki and look up how to save him, to be honest. Just gonna eat this first. Because Benny Hill chases always take a lot out of you, I found. Right, so now let's... Oh, for crying out loud, do you see this? He's come back. Oi! Up it! We don't care to hear about you or take some of your literature. And I will literally never stop making that joke as long as you keep hassling my villagers at the door. And you know what? Let's take one of those. Throwing unwanted stuff into a cactus is a lot safer than throwing it into a lava fountain, that's for sure. Right, I'm still super paranoid the game's going to throw a creeper at me and blow everything up, so I'm vaguely playing it safe. Right, you go there. And yes, so that is it for today's episode of Let's Play Minecraft. Join us next time for some more of it, and until next time, goodbye! Seriously, I'm just going to keep staring at this screen until it goes away, so don't stick around. Bye!